Hi everyone, welcome back to day 4 of the 30 days Power Query Editor Challenge. 30 days Power Query Editor Challenge. Yesterday we've explored the Power Query interface, and today we are getting on basic transformation. So we are going to start with the most common and essential steps you will use in almost every project, every data analysis project that you want to do, which is the basic transformation. So think about today's topic as laying the foundation for cleansing your data, laying the foundation for transforming your data. So why basic transformation? Why does transformation matter? So now, imagine you have a messy data. Like, messy data is the number one reason dashboard give wrong results. If your data is messy, if your data is not well cleaned and transformed, you are going to have a wrong result. You are going to have wrong results in your dashboard. So transformation lets you clean and organize your data set before your analysis. Before you can do your analysis, you have to transform your data. And that is why Power Query Editor is very important when it comes to transformation, because that is where we do all the transformation, the data cleaning and data transformation. You can watch the other video talking about how we import data so that you can understand how Power Query Editor interface works. So now let's go into Power Query Editor. So now I've imported my data. So you can watch the 2 video on how to import data into Power Query Editor. So you check the video description on that. Check this video's description so that you can get the 1, the 2, and the 3 video there. So now we are going to be starting with basic transformation. Now imagine looking at this data now. You are seeing that this one does not is the header of this column is column 1, this is column 2, and this is ID. You can see this H, this one has header, this one too has header, this last 3 column, it has title. That's the title, the header, table header. But you see the first and second column does not have table, and you've imported it. What do you do? So you already know, maybe as a data analyst in a company or your client gave you can get back to them, what do you want to put here? And they've told you, or you already know what you want to put there. Maybe this is the surname, this is the first name. You can decide to rename it, double click on it, just right click on any of the other and rename it. You can right click or double click. If I right click now, you will see rename header, right click. That's, let's say, first name. Then if I double click this now, the same way, last name. So now we rename our header now. We've renamed this first to header now. No, now if you check the other name, you can see that, oh, let's talk about removing column now. The first one we do now is renaming column. So now I want to check, oh, let's talk about removing column. So you see that some column are unnecessary in your data. I don't need this column. I need to remove them. I don't need them. So now you see this column is totally blank. So which we don't need it. Everything is blank in the column. So all I need to do is to right click on it, right click on the column, and you will see that, or remove column, remove other column. If I click on remove column, it will remove just only this column. If I click on remove other column, it will remove everything and leave this column. So let's check it. Remove column. You can see now. So now let me go back to this step, and I right click and remove other column. You can see that it's leaving just this column. But the column that I'm interested in, I want to remove this column. So I'm going to remove column. So we've removed that column now. We've removed the column. We've removed the column. So let's assume that we have some rows that you don't want to keep. You have some, maybe I don't want to keep the first 2 rows. I don't want to keep the first 2 rows. So now I can just go up and click on row, keep rows or remove row. You can decide to keep row, bottom row, any rows that you want to click, and decide to remove row. These are the things that you can do. If I decide to remove the top row now, you can see the top row have been removed there. Maybe it will show me how many number of row do I want to remove. I will say one. I want to remove the top one row. You can see the top one row has been removed. It has been removed. So now, not so now the next one is how do you can decide to reorder your column. You can decide to reorder your column. Maybe I want to drag the last name to the first column. So I will just click on it, then on click my control key down, then move this to this list. You can see now, or I can decide to move age to this last column here. I can decide to move age to the last column. Can you see now? So this helps you to know when you want related group or you want to do it. So I've reordered the column. I've reordered our column, and now today you've learned how to rename and reorder column, remove unwanted data or column, keep only the rows that matter or the rows that you don't need, you remove the rows that you don't need. So now is your turn. Open Power Query Editor now and try at least 2 transformation on your data set. Rename column, remove column, or reorder them. So don't forget to drop comments. So I'm going to ask today's question will be, which transformation did you find most useful today? Let me ask that question. I want to see your answer in the comment section. Which transformation did you find most useful today? And don't forget to subscribe, because tomorrow we are going to be we are going into day 5 of this query this challenge. So don't forget, look for Justina Raphael-Ojo in or youth on YouTube, and then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Share this channel with people that you know that need it. Also click the notification button to receive updates on all the tutorial that we share. Bye.